It's a wonderful little moment for the
Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to FPL BD. So the first game week of the season has been ended, and I hope all of you have scored well, or at least you will have better scores in the next game week. But we have to move on to the next game week, and as some people are already making transfers, early transfers, I thought to at least give you some ideas about players whom you should buy, whom you should sell, whom you should keep, and players whom you should avoid. So I brought up this video, which is Game Week 2 buy, sell, keep, avoid video. In this video, I will discuss about the players whom you should buy, sell, or keep or avoid. So if you're new to this channel, please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you get notified whenever I upload a new video or whenever I am live. And if you have already subscribed, thank you so much. Let's get into this video. So the first section is buy section, where I will discuss about 3 players from each position, which is defense, midfield, and forward, whom you can buy without any doubt. So the first player of Game Week 2 buy section is Darwin Nunez from Liverpool. The guy came as a sub when Liverpool was struggling. I think 1 down against Fulham. He played only 38 minutes, but he managed to score 1 goal and assist another one, and he managed 9 points as an FPL prospect. So even though he did not start the last game, I think he's a great FPL asset at 9 million. And even if he does not start, he provides goals or assists, which we have seen in the previous games. I mean, every goal he has scored for Liverpool has come when he came as a sub. So we can say that he's a super sub, but I don't think he will stay as a sub anymore. I think he is ready to play in the Premier League, and I think he will play in the next game, as the next game is a home game. And we have seen that Firmino struggling along with Salah and Diaz, as both Diaz and Firmino are not great goal scorers. It really hampers Liverpool attack, which basically is just Salah alone. When Darwin plays, I think it helps Salah and the Liverpool team so much, and their chemistry is also all set to go. So I think Nunez will start the next game, and also as Liverpool will play Man United away in the game week 3, I think Nunez will definitely want his best 11 to play in that match. And before that, I think Klopp has to take a chance and see how Nunez performs when he starts. So I don't think there is any more risk, and even if it if contains a little bit risk, I think he is worth it, as he gets good minutes, and Liverpool attacks so well that he returns points even if he comes as a sub. So I think if you want Nunez, then you can get Nunez, but I don't know in which position you are going to get Nunez. I don't know if you have that much money to upgrade from someone, a budget striker, but if you can make it up, I think Nunez is a fine player to get into your team. So the next player is from midfield, and the player is Gabriel Martinelli. I think he was the best Arsenal attacker at the moment to have in FPL team, considering both his budget, scoring ability, his form, and everything, his positioning. He's listed as a midfielder, so but he actually plays like a striker along with Jesus, where Saka plays a little bit lower in the midfield. So I think the chemistry between Jesus and Martinelli had been great in this week and also in the preseasons. And I have seen Martinelli getting so many chances. Even he missed one big chance. If he scored that one, I think it would have been he would have been the highest scorer of this game week. But he could not scored that, he missed that big chance and ended up with only 8 points. But I think he will get a lots of chances and he will score a lots of points. So he's a great player to have, and he's just 6 million. Arsenal's fixtures are great, so if you don't have a second Arsenal attacker still, I think Martinelli is the best option. Even if you have the budget for Saka, I think after watching the first game, Martinelli was better, and if not better, at least he is a better value because he's 2 million cheaper, and you can invest those 2 million in forward or defense. As now we know that along with Haaland or Jesus, Darwin Nunez is also going to be an essential asset. So you will need some budget. I think Martinelli just fits in that position. So Martinelli is a great option. If you don't have him, you can have him. And the last player is from a defensive position, and that is another teammate of him of Arsenal. That is Alexander Zinchenko. He is just 5 million of price. He started the last match, even though Tierney was on bench, and he played great. He created 3 chances and made 1 assist along with the clean sheet. He returned 12 points, his first double digit haul where he grabbed all 3 bonus points. So I think he's a great player, and he really made the chemistry with his teammates really well. So I don't think Arteta will just bench him now, as he was one of the best performers in the last match. I don't think there is any reason to bench him now, even if Tierney is fit. Where I think maybe Zinchenko can play in the midfield, or even he might start in the left back. So I don't think he will be benched after this brilliant performance. So I think he's a great asset and great value at 5 million. So if you want to get Zinchenko, I don't think it is too late, as the fixtures are still great. Maybe after this Leicester game week, as this might not be the one game week or one potential game week to get clean sheet, but always there is chance, and also the threat of his attacking ability. So these are the 3 players whom you can buy if you want to buy this game week. But I don't say that you need to rush or hurry to get these players right now or take hits. Definitely you have to keep in mind that you should not take unnecessary hits or rush to get players. Just get get the transfer done which you think is needed the most for your team. I think you will be fine. The next segment is game week to sell, and I'm going to discuss this section just like the previous one, where I will have 3 players from each positions: one from a defensive position, one midfielder, and one forward. So in this section, my first player is Harry Kane. You might wonder that why is Harry Kane in this list, but I think the reason is quite clear. At least, if Erling Haaland did not score those 2 goals, I would have said that yeah, you can hold on to Harry Kane, wait for another week, see for some week. But as Erling Haaland scored 2 goals, he took the penalty. I think it's quite obvious that Erling Haaland is being a better asset in FPL than Harry Kane, who both of them are of same price. But not only form, not only team. I think in every prospect, Haaland is being the better asset. Also, the fixture is really important because where Harry Kane will face Chelsea in an away match, who are one of the top teams. Erling Haaland will face Bournemouth in a home match. I think the fixture difference is really huge, and a lots of people are going to captain Erling Haaland. And another thing is, you can watch Harry Kane, but you can watch Harry Kane for another week or some weeks. But the problem is Erling Haaland's price will increase maybe just tonight. So if you don't get Erling Haaland right now in place of Kane, I wonder you might not get Erling Haaland without hits. So if you have some budget, then you can wait. But I don't think it will be a waste of transfer, because you are transferring a premium player for another premium player who are of same price, but the uh, transfer in transfer in player will have better fixture and more captaincy options. So if you are planning to captain Erling Haaland, or if you think Erling Haaland is a better captaincy option, I think it's definitely worth to make the transfer from Kane to Haaland. And I think if you don't have any budget in the bank, you have to get this transfer done by tonight. Uh, if you don't plan to captain Erling Haaland in the next game week, I think then you can wait, because it's not like Harry Kane can't score against Chelsea, or it's guaranteed that Kane will blank or Haaland will give Hall against Bournemouth. Uh, Also, Kane has some good fixtures after this Chelsea game week. But if you plan to captain Erling Haaland, I think then you have to sell Kane for Haaland. So the choice is yours, but I don't. I mean, don't feel that you have wasted a transfer, because you had to take your chance on an experienced Premier League player. But as you have seen, that not only Erling Haaland played well, he also took the penalty. I think, which is a great positive point or positive side to take Haaland, because before this we did not know who will take penalty for Man City. Sometimes Mahrez would have taken that, sometimes Kevin De Bruyne, sometimes Gundogan. I mean, lots of players. But now I think it's a sure shot that Erling Haaland will take the penalty. So there are gonna be lots of goals coming from him this season. So I think you are good to go if you sell Kane for Haaland. But otherwise, I don't think it's necessary or wise to sell Kane for anyone else. If it's for Haaland, then only then I will say that do it. So the next player is from midfield. You might be a little surprised that after just 1 week, why am I putting Leon Bailey in the transfer out or sell list? But the whole Aston Villa team really disappointed me. Uh, I think they played really they played a really bad game. Their attack was not okay. Their defense was not okay. Even their playing 11 was not up to the mark. I don't know why Steven Gerrard benched Watkins to play Danny Ings just after the preseason, where the team chemistry was good between Watkins, Leon Bailey, and others. But they lost a game 2-0 against a newly promoted side who was considered the worst team of the league. They lost 2-0, and Leon Bailey really didn't had anything in that match. No expected goals, no shots. I mean, one of his shot was just blocked while he took the shot, so it can't just be considered as a shot. He didn't create many chances or got many chances. While I think Ings was good, he took some shots. Other players took some shots, but I don't think Bailey was up to the mark. Yeah, he can score maybe in upcoming game weeks, but I don't think. You can expect a lots of points from him. If you can, you might want to upgrade him to someone else like Neto, Podence, or maybe Rodrigo from Leeds. Or if you have 1 million budget, I think it's best to shift to Martinelli, even if you have both Jesus and Saka. I think Martinelli is uh, I mean, much better option than Leon Bailey, even if he's 1 million more, or even if you have more Arsenal attackers. So, I mean, I won't transfer him out, because at 5 million I don't have many other options, and I don't want to take hit in the first game week. So I'm gonna give him another chance. But if you have that budget, I think you should transfer him out. And even if I had that budget, I would have transferred him out maybe. I am really disappointed at Aston Villa. But right now I can't do that, so I'm gonna watch him another week. And I think he might even lose his starting place, as Emiliano Buendia is now fit, maybe fit. I'm not sure, but uh, let's see how he does. I'm not saying that you have to transfer him out with a hit. If you have 0.5 million or 1 million in your bank, you can just replace him. Or if you see that some other player at 5 million is doing better, maybe you can take a chance. But otherwise, I don't think he's a great asset right now, as the fixtures will get difficult after 1 or 2 game weeks anyway. So if you want to sell Leon Bailey, you can sell him. And the next player is Matty Cash, just a teammate from Aston Villa. He didn't look good either. I mean, as I said, the whole Aston Villa team looked shaky, and definitely their defense was really poor, and fixtures are not great defensively. I think they will concede goals in all their upcoming 3 game weeks, and after that they will definitely concede goals as their fixtures are gonna get really difficult after game week 4, where they will face Arsenal, Man City, Leicester in back-to-back 3 game weeks. So I don't think you should hold on to Matty Cash any longer, as there are a lots of better alternative options at the same price. As Trippier was there, who returned 7 points, I guess. Some Gabriel Zinchenko. I mean, there are definitely options at 5 million. I think you should just change Matty Cash, because you can't really expect a clean sheet, and I don't think you should hold on to him any longer. So these are the 3 players from sell position, and now I will move on to the next segment, which is game week 2 keep. So in this section, I'm going to discuss about 3 players from 3 position, who did not perform very well in this game week, but I am suggesting you to keep them for some other weeks and see and give them some chances. Okay, so the first player in this segment is Gabriel Jesus. Definitely, he's the most owned player at FPL, but he did not perform well in the last game week. I won't say he did not perform well. He just did not return FPL points. But as a player, as a striker, I think he did very well, and definitely he will get points. He will get goals and assists, even though Premier League is not as easy as preseason was. But I think he will get some goal or assist, if not goals or assist in every week. Uh, but I don't think it is the right time to sell him just after 1 week, when he will have Bournemouth and Fulham in his upcoming 3 game weeks. I think you should give him at least 3 more game weeks. Even if he blanks against Leicester, I don't think you should sell him, because the Bournemouth and Fulham fixture looks really good. But after that, maybe you can consider selling him if he blanks in those game weeks, or if he does not perform up to the mark. But as of now, I don't think you should change him for anyone else. Maybe even if you want to change him for Nunez, by increasing 1 million budget, I don't think you should do that. At least he will start for sure. There are some uncertainty for Nunez, but I don't think you should sell Gabriel Jesus at all. Give him some chances. He really created some chances in the last match. If Martinelli could have finished that, I think that would have been an assist for Gabriel Jesus. I think he will get points, so just keep him for at least another or a few weeks. So the next player from this segment is a midfielder who's Pedro Neto. This guy also was good enough in the last game week. I don't think there is any reason to sell him. Just like Leon Bailey, he also did not return points. But the problem is but the difference is from Leon Bailey to Pedro Neto is that Aston Villa as a team were really poor, but Wolves as a team performed better than Aston Villa. They, I think, won their game. I'm not sure, or maybe, oh, I guess they lost their game. But yeah, their attack was quite good. Podence scored a goal. Wang assisted that goal, and they have good fixtures ahead in the next 3 game weeks at least. In the Fulham game week, you should keep Pedro Neto. After that, you might think about selling him, but Fulham game is okay to keep him, as Fulham I don't think is a very good fixture. I mean, good fixture for Wolves, not very tough fixture. So I think Neto should score an assist in the Fulham game. If he does not, maybe then I will consider selling him as well. But as of now, I think you can keep him. And another thing is, even though Fulham performed really well against Liverpool, doesn't mean that Fulham is one of the best team or something like that. Just the thing that Fulham, I mean, teams like Liverpool really plays an open football, where opponents get so many chances to counter and score goals, but Wolves will not do that. Wolves play attacking football, but Fulham won't get as many chances as they got against Liverpool, because they don't play so much highline defense, they don't play so much attacking football where opponent gets so many chances. So I think Neto is good to go for the game week 2, and you can just give him another week and see how he does. After that, if he does not perform, maybe you can sell him. The last player from this keep segment is Andrew Robertson from Liverpool. This guy, along with Trent Alexander-Arnold, returned only 1 point in the last game week. But we all know that how this premium defenders work. If their team gets clean sheet, they just bags bonus points even if they don't provide anything. We have seen this in the case of Reece James, where he did not get any goal or assist. Even he conceded a yellow card, but still got 2 bonus points. The same went for uh, mm, Cancelo from Man City, who did not score or assist, considered a yellow card, still got 2 bonus points. Trippier got 2 bonus points, or 1 bonus point, I think. So the premium defenders or the fullbacks, because they play so much attacking, they provide so many crosses, create chances. I think they have the upper hand to get those bonus points, and as soon as they get those clean sheets, I think they will provide some hauls. Even they can return attacking returns very soon, even in the next match where they will play a home game. As the last match was an away game, I think in the home game they have better chances to provide more points or goals or assist and bonus points. So I think at least give Robertson another chance and see how other assets do. And after that, if you see that Liverpool are struggling in defense, maybe you can downgrade him for someone else and upgrade your midfield or forward, or make changes where you need. So for now, I think give Robertson one more chance and don't sell these players. So the next segment is game week to avoid. So in this segment, I will talk about 3 players whom you should uh, avoid for the upcoming game weeks. I mean, maybe they performed well this game week, but I don't think you should transfer these players right into your team, because they might not perform in the upcoming game week. So this might surprise you, but the first player is Alexander Mitrovic. This guy just scored 2 goals against a team like Liverpool, but I am saying that you should avoid him. His price will increase tomorrow. I mean, he returned 13 points, double digit. He takes penalties, but really, I don't think that. I mean, I know this guy from a long time. I mean, I know the team Fulham. Definitely, they might improve, but I don't think you should just change or get a forward right now, because if you make a transfer, that transfer should be worthy enough. But I don't think this guy is as important as other transfers you might need, because forward slot is very important. I mean, not lots of forward provide good points. If someone provides back to back 2 or 3 weeks, I won't say anything against him. But this guy just provided 1 goal or 2 goal in 1 week. But let me just give you another record. I think he scored 2 goals in his last 27 Premier League games where he played before this Liverpool game. So 2 goals in 27 games, and he just scored 2 goals against Liverpool. Maybe it was just a one night thing, maybe a one match wonder, because he got so many chances. Even he got a penalty. So one of the goal was penalty, and I don't think the upcoming fixtures are that similar, because Liverpool considered counter attack. I don't think Wolves will do this. I mean, Brentford plays low block, so this is not easy for teams like Fulham or players like Mitrovic to score goals against teams like Wolves or Brentford, because they won't play so much open or attacking football, but they will play attacking football, not open football. So they won't get so much counter attacking chance. So this will be a lot of problem for Fulham and Mitrovic. So what I'm saying is, just don't waste transfer for a player who's not that much consistent. At least give him one more week, and if he scores against Wolves, maybe then I will consider taking him in my team, or at least suggest you to take him into your team. But for now, I think you should avoid Mitrovic, as I have put the fixture here. I mean, maybe you can see in FPL website that the fixtures are green, but I don't think the fixtures should be green, considering Fulham as a weak team. Wolves away, Wolves not home. Wolves away will be a difficult one, and Brentford is a very good defensive team, and then they have Arsenal. So maybe in these 3 game weeks, Mitrovic will get maximum 1 goal. I don't know, maybe I can be wrong, but I don't think you should go for it. The midfield is another one who returned. I think I have put some wrong stars there. I mean, they just provided 1 double digit, not 2. But yeah, Kulusevski is 8 million. He scored 1 goal and had 1 assist. He returned 13 points, 1 double digit. But the problem is, in the last game week, Richarlison was banned because of maybe yellow or red card of the last season. This is why Richarlison was not even in the squad, because he was banned. But after this game, Richarlison will be back. So there will be rotation in that right wing position, or at least early substitution. So what I'm saying is, uh, before investing 8 million and one transfer for a player, at least see how much time he gets when Richarlison is back, or how he plays when Richarlison is back. Because if he has a poor game, maybe Richarlison will replace him in the next game week. Or see if he has a good game, maybe then you can say that as he performed well, maybe he will continue to play. But as long as he's performing well, maybe after one poor game he will be benched and Richarlison will play, or maybe he will get subbed after 50 or 55 minutes and Richarlison will come as a sub. So I don't think investing 8 million on a player who's that much risk is worth it. So I think at least wait and see the Chelsea game, as the fixture is also difficult. You don't need Kulusevski in your team in the very next game week. If he plays well in the Chelsea game, then maybe you can consider him in game week 3 against Wolves or Nottingham Forest. So I think avoid Kulusevski for now. And the last player or players are his teammates, who are Sessegnon and Emerson. They are left wing back and right wing back. I've also put them in this avoid zone because of that same rotation risk. As you already know that their first choice left wing back is Ivan Perisic, their first choice right back is Matt Doherty, but both of them were not fully fit to start the first game week, so they were benched, and Sessegnon and Emerson Royal played in their position. So both of them performed really well. They might even start some of the games in upcoming game weeks, but none of them are sure starters. Even none of them are first choice starters. So why invest or waste a transfer on players who are not sure starter, or at least they will not get full minutes? So I don't think, even if they performed well, where Sessegnon scored a goal, Emerson Royal provided 2 assists, both of them scored 7 and 9 points together, I mean, consecutively. So I don't think they are worth the transfer, or I don't think they will play any longer, because both Doherty and Perisic came as a sub, and I think they are good to start the next game weeks. I mean, maximum they will. Sessegnon and Emerson will start one more game week, or I don't think they will. They both of them will start the next game week, because the match will be a really important one against Chelsea. So I don't think any of these two will start. So just avoid them. Even if they start again, even if they provide points again, I think just avoid them, because they are not sure starters. So this is the summary. This is the buy, sell, keep, avoid video for game week 2. In the buy section, we have Darwin as a forward, Martinelli in midfield, and Zinchenko as a defender. And in the sell section, we have Kane, Bailey, and Matty Cash. And you can keep Jesus, Neto, and Robertson for one more, Neto and Robertson for one more game week, and Jesus for at least 3 game weeks. And you should avoid players like Mitrovic, Kulusevski, Sessegnon, or Emerson Royal. So that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, and if you have any question, just leave a comment. I will answer your comment, and wait for my next video. Till then, best of luck, and wish you all the best for your season. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye. See you in the next video.